So in Lesson 2, we talked about proportional relationships. Here we have an example where Ms. Alberico decided to make juice to serve along with the pizza at the student government party. The directions said to mix 2 scoops of powdered drink mix with half a gallon of water to make each pitcher of juice. One of Ms. Alberico's students said she will mix then 8 scoops with 2 gallons of water to make 4 pitchers. Use the concept of proportional relationships to decide whether the student is correct and show your work. So first thing we notice is that we have 2 scoops of powdered mixed drink with a half a gallon of water, and each one of those will make 1 pitcher of juice. So the easiest thing to do here is to set up a table where I would say the amount of powder and the amount of water. Now at this point right here, we could put the powder drink on the top or the amount of water on the top. Either case is okay. I know in this case that we have 2 scoops of powdered drink for every half gallon of water. I chose to keep mine as a fraction. You could use a decimal and that's okay. From here we can add different columns to our table to go as far as we need to figure out our question. We also can go, if we needed to the other side, which might be helpful to find our unit rate. The unit rate is the same thing as the amount of powdered water per 1 gallon of powder, for 1 gallon of water, or we could do it the other way around and do how much water per 1 scoop of powder. So, as we go through this, our student said they're going to have 8 scoops with 2 gallons of water. So my goal is to get up to the 8 scoops and see how much water I need for that situation. Well, one thing I could do right here is to start with my 2, and to jump over to this column, we could maybe double it. So if I multiply by 2 here, I end up with 4. That means I would multiply by 2 here as well, and 1/2 times 2 gives me 1 whole. So 4 scoops of powder for 1 gallon of water. At that point, I can easily double again, multiplying by 2 to give me 8 scoops of powder. When I double this one as well, I multiply by 2 and give me 2 gallons of water. In this case, we've answered the question where I have 8 scoops right here to 2 gallons of water, and when I figure that out, that ends up being, again, along with my unit rate, we would have 4 pitchers. So, to answer my question, yes, she is correct. That 8 scoops and 2 gallons of water will make 4 pitchers. Kind of running out of room here. Okay, and again, my unit rate in this case would be consistent throughout my entire table.